It's FA Cup day here for the Project FC. We are facing off against Luton Town in the Championship. Another chance to face a team in a higher division. A full strength team today. Hopefully we can do better than last time. Now, since we were last here against the 0-0 for Charlton, we've beaten Crawley Town 3-1. Williamson, Hargard, Hickman and Djukovic scoring for us, with Crawley getting a consolation goal in the 87th minute. Common theme, we do seem to be conceding late goals with this tactic. Could just be the match engine though. Let me know down below if you've experienced the same as well. We then went on to face Burton and beat them 4-0. They were bottom of the table. Thor getting 2, Gardner Hickman again with another goal, and Jay Stansfield rounding off the 4-0 victory. We then faced Peterborough 3-0. Thor again has been absolutely superb, and so's Gardner Hickman as well. They've been on the score sheet in consecutive games here, with Clara sandwiched in between the two. And then against Mansfield, Thor again been fantastic so far. Djukovic with a penalty and Luke Harris in the 64th minute. Now in League One, as you can see, 20 wins to our name, 5 draws, 1 loss and a goal difference of plus 52, 65 points on the board. Jay Stansfield, our top goal scorer with 19 goals. Emil Hansen with 11 assists and also 6 Player of the Match awards, our top average rating as well with 7.46. 72 goals scored in 26 games is a ridiculous amount. It's nearly 3 goals a game that we are scoring, and we've only conceded 20, which is the second best in this division. Things are going pretty well. Now a little focus on Thor, and he's been absolutely superb so far. 13 goals, 6 assists in 24 League One games, an average rating of 7.33. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We are playing him as the attacking midfielder, just behind the striker as well. And Matthew Cox, our record League One, well, I can't even say that because of Stansfield's fee, but our brand new goalkeeper, he got a clean sheet on his debut as well. We were looking for another clean sheet against a good Luton team as well. If we have a look at the Championship, Luton, they're doing pretty well. They are 4th in the Championship. 14 wins, 4 draws, 8 losses, goal difference of 10 as well. So it's going to be stern competition when we do face them today. And we are going to get into the game. We are going to stick with the Davies ball. Cox in goal with Samstead on the right, Bielik, Davies and Cochrane at left back. Iwata and Peck in the middle with Harris, Williamson, Anderson and Stansfield in attack. Very excited for this one. If we don't manage to get past Luton today, then we will have a kind of double header in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Hopefully though, no offence to that. We want to get this game out of the way. We want to beat Luton. Hopefully we can. Fantastic run of form so far. 4 wins on the spin after that draw with Charlton. And let's get into the game. Let's early shout demand more as well, as Peck swings his free kick in and it has been headed out to Iwata. Samstead loses out in the middle. Chong facing his former club as well. Cochrane into Iwata. Anderson down the left. Off the post, and McGuinness has just cleared it away. Nearly an early knockout blow from Birmingham, and the highlights have been all with us as well. So Cochrane whips it in, but back out to Harris. Davies on the left back position. Samstead, Iwata. We are being pushed back slightly. Davies again pushed all the way back to Matthew Cox, but Bielik now on the right hand side. You can see Luton, they've got a good back line of 4 there as Samstead loses out. But we are pushing forward again. Peck into Iwata. Williamson there. Anderson, nicely done. We are keeping the ball really nicely here. Anderson into Iwata, back to Anderson. Can we get the ball in? Thor, Harris, and it's just been put over the bar. Kaminski, I don't think he would have got a touch onto that last couple of minutes of the half. And will that come back to bite us? Chong, a former player against us. Amari Bell, another former player as well. As Amayor crosses it in. Chong at the back post, and it has gone just over. And this camera angle doesn't appreciate Cox in goal, but you know, we're not doing too bad. We are in the FA Cup. We are facing a team that is in a higher league than ourselves. We're doing quite well. Waters down the right hand side. He's going to whip it in. No, he's not. Amayo into Brown, and Samstead has just cleared it away. Do we go behind goal? Let's just go behind goal. As Hashioka to cross it in, and tipped away by Cox, and just blocked on the line there between Peck and between Leonard as well. Luton are putting on the pressure here. 15 minutes into the second half, and it has headed just off the post by Brown. I mean, Possession-wise, we are still in control, but we just haven't had the shots that Luton have had. Now Lockyer into Brown. We're going to change the camera angle as well. Let's go back to... Let's go to TV. Chamiti. Use of Chamiti up front for Luton. That's a big, big sign in there. Bielik heads it away. Walters on the left-hand side now. Low cross into the box is cut out. Peck dives in, and Jacob Brown has put Luton ahead. Right, time to make some changes here as well. We have got the Davies ball 4-2-3-1 with the wingers. Peck, we're going to bring you down for Leonard. And we actually haven't got a right midfielder on the bench. So this could be slightly against what we want to do here. Lyndon Dykes, we're going to bring you in as the pressing forward. Stansfield out on the right hand side. Yokoyama out on the left. I mean, yeah, maybe the attacking options are going to be letting us down in this game, as Baptiste all the way back to Kaminsky in goal. Anderson to Walters. Is this just a highlight because we were making a substitute? Leonard cuts it out, and it is one of those highlights indeed. There's not a lot else that we can do. There is the right midfield position that is kind of letting us down this season, and we have whimpered out. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. I think Luton had one shot of note which has gone in. They've kind of dominated the game from an attacking possession point of view, but yeah, a little unfortunate from ourselves here, which just means that we do get a double header in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Now, there are a couple of players that we are looking at bringing in as attacking firepower. One is Youssef Arabi from Hammarby IF. Now, this guy's looking to hopefully come in on a loan deal with a view to a permanent. He looks fantastic. Good physicals, with the exception of agility, but great strength, good balance, bravery and determination. 13 finishing isn't something to be sniffed at. Under 21 international with 1 goal for Sweden, 20 years of age. Hopefully will be a good addition if we can bring him in. And then we have Rafio Durio Sinmi, 6'4", 21-year-old Nigerian striker from Victoria Pleasant in the Czechia. Is it in Czechia? It is in Czechia. 15 finishing, 15 dribbling, 17 long throws for some reason. Decent technique, good bravery, great jumping and strength, even acceleration as well. One that is pretty much out of our price range, but hopefully one for the championship when we do get promoted. But we have got today's game against Swindon to come in. Hopefully El Arabi can come in, but yeah, it's all down to the selling club. There is Stuart McKinstry as well as a free from Queen of the South, or sorry, Queen's Park I should say. Scottish Youth International. Not sure whether we're going to do anything with this one, but yeah. Always looking at options to improve the squad. Now, disappointing to say the least to lose that one to Luton, but we are back at the Bristol Street Motors Trophy knockout stages. A big kind of swap around with our team as well. Matthew Cox is cup tied, so Allsop in goal, Samstead, Clara, Davies, Buchanan, Gardner-Hickman with Leonard, Stansfield, Harris, Anderson and Dykes. Now, there should be enough about us to get past a Swindon team, and kind of thinking upon reflection, if Luton had been not 4th in the championship table, I reckon we probably would have had a better result against them, but they're riding high on a wave of momentum, just like we are. And yeah, we only lost 1-0. We even lost to Cardiff 2-1 as well, so I don't think we're too far away from having a championship ready squad. Sorry, the vertical scrolling not being what we want. We are going to go to the sideline TV view as well, as Anderson runs down the left hand side into Harris, back to Gardner-Hickman, Leonard, lovely ball into Dykes, 1-0. He's onside, easy as that. 5 minutes in already. I don't see Swindon getting back into this, so yeah, one to get a good win, good momentum back in time for the league, as Harris gives it back to Gardner-Hickman. Lovely ball by Leonard, and Dykes finds a net quite easily. Now, as we can see, we were kicked out of the FA Cup and out of the Carabao Cup as well. So only 2 competitions for us to focus on now. League One, which we are 18 points ahead at the top of the table, and the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. So if there is an option to be strong team selection in the Bristol Street Motors, we'll continue to do so, as Buchanan picks up the ball, gives it into Anderson, Leonard, back to Anderson, lovely ball into Harris. In the box is Dykes, but so Stansfield, and it's just gone over the bar. 7 minutes in, we are in complete control. Wrexham getting a second as I say that as well. I mean, a header missed by Clara there. Let Butterworth go in, and they've given a penalty. I spoke too soon when I said that 4 minutes in, we were going to be in control here. Also, big opportunity for you to save here against Butterworth. And it's not taken. Anderson costing us a penalty. He should not be down there as an inside forward. We're not going to watch that highlight again. Surely we can't be kicked out of 2 competitions in the same episode. We need to do more of our pressure here. Have we got a shout? We do. We're going to encourage them as well as Gardner-Hickman picks it up in the middle. Buchanan deep into Dykes, off the post, and King clears it to Samstead. Out to Leonard. Is a highlight over? I think it is, and it is. But Stansfield picks it up again, coming thick and fast now. Is he going to put the ball into the box? He's not. Back to Samstead, who gives it to Harris, and Dykes. How does he miss that? Pretty much a tap-in. I mean, he scored his first shot, which was a lot more difficult than that one. And he had an empty net to put it into. And we could be punished here by Swindon as Aguiar runs down the right and cuts inside to the left. McGurk now into Butterworth, and we have been punished. They've got the second goal. We've got to go attacking now. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see goals against us. I am going to fire up the team, though. We can't... We've had all the possession, all the shots, but we just haven't been good enough. I mean, Anderson for Yokoyama. Is that too drastic? I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. I'm not going to go with 2 target forwards up front, but yeah, we need to do a lot better than we have been performing here. We've got to go for this now. Clara into Davies, out to Yokoyama. First time shot on his right foot, and has put it in the net. I think we're still going to stick with the transfer, with the substitution for Davies, but what a finish that was. Clara, Davies, Ayumu Yokoyama, first time shot on the right volley. Wonderful way to get back into this game. Unchallenged there, gives it to Williamson. Samstead now into the box. Shot, shouldn't have shot though. Oh, it has been saved. It is a corner for us. Can we do anything from this? Williamson would prefer you to be in the box, but puts it into Clara. Clara headed it twice, and we have gone into the lead again. But King into McGurk, who's on a booking. Bielik wins the ball, but Yokoyama loses out. Buchanan to Bielik. Let's slow it down a little bit, but let's get the 4th as well. As Williamson gives it to Stansfield. Let's get that 4th. We've got that. He's offside. He is offside. Don't celebrate it. He's offside. I mean, complete domination. 16 shots, 8 of those on target. Clara with another header off the... Is that a penalty? It's not. I thought when he went down it might be a penalty. Williamson heads it in into Dykes. No denying that one. 4-2. With the shouts. Just time to focus. We've pulled it back. 3 goals without reply. Williamson, lovely, into the box. And Dykes couldn't miss that sitter there. Nice little tap in. 4-2. Game over. I did say that at 1-0 after 5 minutes, but I don't see Swindon getting back into this game now. The Project FC. Out of the FA Cup, but into the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. As Buchanan, we get a deflected 5th goal. Jeff King, what a name. Come on, Jeff. And yeah, you know what? We might as well demand more. 5-2. Does it flatter us? I don't care. I don't think it does, to be honest. Buchanan, low crossing, and to be fair, the ferocity of that cross, it's probably just bounced off Jeff and gone straight into the back of the net. No chances for us, no subs to make, 7 minutes of extra time. Can we get a 6th? Hall heads it clear, Stansfield, edge of the box, gives it back to Williamson, into Yokoyama. He was offside. Williamson was in an offside position, so we don't need to see that one. 20 shots, 10 on target, XG of 3.3, 67% possession. Very nicely done. So we're here for the draw for the Bristol Street Motors Trophy to see who we will face in the quarter-final. To be honest though, I probably will just come back for the final if we do make it here. I mean, we have got Charlton in League 1. The few League 2 teams still to play in this as well. We've got Wrexham, Rotherham and Charlton and ourselves from League One, with Northampton, and then Chesterfield, Carlisle and Colchester as well. So I don't think we're going to be back for this one. We will be back if we are in the final of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Potentially going to be a final day of the season as well. Now, if you made it this far, let me know down below. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Project FC.